This is Real Football, and I'm back again with another video once again. And today, the topic is, you see from the title, we're going to do Premier League predictions for this weekend's fixtures. And I'm very excited. I wanted to tell y'all from my perspective on how the games are going to end. And yeah, let's get into it. Brighton versus Manchester United. Last season, Manchester United lost to Brighton at home, but beat them away in the second fixture. In 2024, it ended 3-1 for Brighton in 2024, but in 2023, Manchester United won 2-0 on Brighton's home ground. So, in the last 5 meetings, the score is 10 for Brighton and 4 for United. Brighton showed some dominance against Everton while Manchester United struggled to get a goal, but did have chances, and the main antagonist has left to Borussia Dortmund. That is Pascal Gross. So, I don't know. I'm just going to give them a 1-0 for Manchester United, just because I feel like they're going to edge it out and be good defensively for once, because not gonna lie, Mazawari made a real difference for them, and kind of Delit as well. Delit was kind of okay, but Mazawari played really well. So I'm gonna give them 1-0 victory over Brighton. The next match is Everton versus Tottenham. Tottenham versus Everton. To be honest, I think Everton is gonna be one of the teams to go down. Like, I'm really positive, even though Jamie Vardy ruined the first game for Tottenham, I think they're gonna cruise away with the 3-0 win. Goals from Sung, Solanke, and in the late 80 minutes or so, Richarlison. So that's my prediction for that match. I would say, 3-0 victory for Tottenham Hotspur. Crystal Palace versus West Ham. Really close match for me. Not gonna lie, both teams coming off of a loss, which Crystal Palace got cheated, but I digress. Yeah, they scored a free kick. Eze scored a free kick and they ruled it out for a foul, but the keeper wasn't involved in the foul or anything, and the keeper got beaten. So yeah, but I digress. Like I said, both teams acquired some really good players. Like, I gotta give them props, but I want to give it to Crystal Palace. But I feel like it's gonna end in a 2-2 draw, even though the last 10 matches, only 3 times they ended on a draw. So I don't know, but in the last 10 meetings as well, Crystal Palace won 4 and West Ham won 3. But I'm gonna say it's gonna be a 2-2 draw for Crystal Palace and West Ham. Southampton versus Nottingham Forest. This match is dreadful. Yes, Southampton is another team I think is going to go straight back down. After that 9-0 at their own ground against Leicester. wait. And also, don't forget the 9-0 against Manchester United as well. I gave up on them. So 4-0 victory. 4-0 victory for Forest. I predict a Gibbs White hat trick. 4-0 easy win. I digress. Fulham versus Leicester. Jamie Vardy is back, baby. 2 goals and 2 assists against Fulham. I really want him to score. I really want him to score because I don't know what he's gonna do next, because this guy is a menace. But Leicester failed to beat them though, and Leicester had the better team, so I want to give it a 2-1 victory for Fulham, but I really hope that Vardy scores to see what he does. Manchester City versus Ipswich Town. Poor old Ipswich Town. Imagine first game of the season after 22 years of not being in the Premier League to face Liverpool, and then now Manchester City. Erling Haaland is like a tiger. Like, literally, he's like a tiger looking at his prey, waiting for Ipswich to bag his first hat trick against them, for the season. So I'm predicting 4-0, 4-0. Yeah, 4-0. Hat trick from Erling Haaland. But, let's see if Ipswich can make an upset. You never know. Aston Villa versus Arsenal. This game. This game. This is the game that ended it all for Arsenal. Ended their title hopes last season. That man, Leon Bailey, got so much hate for that match. Not to mention his Instagram post that he did, and the caption was so hilarious. But Arsenal coming back in blood is gonna be like a very close win, and I feel like Arsenal is gonna edge it out, a 2-1 victory. And I think Saka and Odegaard is gonna get on the score sheet, and maybe Watkins for Aston Villa. But yeah, 2-1 for Arsenal. On Sunday, Bournemouth versus Newcastle. I'm not gonna lie, Bournemouth surprised me because they're playing without Solanke, and they're playing really well. And remember, Solanke scored 19 goals for them last season. But Newcastle is resilient as well. But I'm guessing a 1-1 draw. Last minute equalizer for Bournemouth, and that will be the game for the Eddie Howe derby, because Eddie Howe managed the two clubs. So, I called it the Eddie Howe derby. I'm just trying to be funny. Wolves versus Chelsea. Wolves versus Money FC. Even though Chelsea splashed some cash this summer, they're still so underwhelming. They're playing Enzo in a 10. Enzo, unlucky lad. Now starting their best player, Matchweek, on the right. Okay, he's not the best player, but he's the best right winger. And not playing Palmer through the middle. But they might get a victory over Wolves. They're coming off of a victory in the Europa Conference League, and yeah, I'm confident maybe a 2-0 victory. But yeah, Chelsea is just a confusing right now. Like, with Gallagher and Lukaku leaving out the door and following Sterling and Chilwell soon, I don't think it's going to be a good season for them. But yeah, 2-0 victory for them. And finally, Liverpool versus Brentford. I'm honestly really scared of Brentford. Mostly that duo, Wissa and Mbomo. If you don't know, I'm a Liverpool fan, and those guys are dangerous. But I think it's going to be a comfortable win. Another 2-0 victory for Mr. Slot. The goal from Salah and Van Dijk from a corner or something. But yeah. And yes, that's my prediction. Late video, but don't worry, I got y'all. Like, comment, share while you're there, and tell me what y'all think. Tell me what y'all predict for the weekend. And thanks for watching. And yeah, I'm signing off.